All right. 0 to 1 million challenge, week 1 just completed. In this video, I'm going to go over the game plan, which you can also find in a PDF in the Telegram group, so make sure you're on the Telegram. And next to the game plan, I'm gonna tell about the status, the highlights of the week, the highs and the lows. There were some lows, the state of the accounts, and I will show you my entries, my executions, the majority, and a look into my journal. So let's get into it. 0 to 1 million. How are we going to start? We're going to start with 500k challenges. And the goal is not to have perfect trades, to take small risk and just grind slowly and steadily. No. I want to go to 1 million as soon as possible, as fast as possible. So I'm shooting for a 35% win rate, which is pretty low. That means for every 100 trades, I can lose 65, I need to win 35. So in a week, let's say you take 10 trades, you can lose 6, which is a lot, which is nice. I'm shooting for a 1 to 2.5 risk to reward. I take around 2% per trade. So when it's a win, 2,000 or 2% of 100k times 2.5 is 5k per win. And I need 2 trades to get to the 10% mark to pass a phase 1. That's the goal for this week. I will trade with a higher volume than I do on my funded accounts or my personal accounts because I want to get this challenge completed as soon as possible, win it or lose it. And I'm not aiming to pass all 5. I'm aiming to pass 1 or 2. And with 1 or 2 pass, let's say I pass 1 onto 5, I want to get 1 payout for around $2,000 and then buy new challenges with that. And then rinse and repeat until we are at 1 million. So let's go over the highlight, and the star of the week was gold. And gold, I rarely trade, but I want to show you why gold was so nice this week. So let's go. I took 3 entries on gold, all longs, and it's all based on the daily time frame. If you go to the daily, the entire week here was based on this daily bullish for value gap. Daily bullish for value gap towards the highs. If you drop from the daily to the 1 hour, there is where the magic starts. So on Monday, we traded to this 1 hour for value gap, an order block, turtle swooping this, and then breaking structure to the upside. When this happened on Monday, I knew longs were the play. So I took 3 longs in total this week, with today the 3rd long. Actually, I took it last night, or yesterday during the PM session right here. Took it here. And during NFP, this is luck. I didn't get stopped out by, what is it, like 1 point? That's luck or skill. That's up to you. I call it luck. And then it went in the other candle to TP. So it's all based on a daily time frame, 1 hour structure, and then you can drop to a lower time frame to find and spot longs. So 3 trades on gold, 3 wins this week. That was the majority of the wins. I took another win this week. It was early in the week on Monday on GBP CAT. An old low, market maker buy model. I also create a YouTube short and an Instagram reel about this trade, so make sure you follow on Instagram and YouTube as well. We go to the low, market structure shift for value gap 1, for value gap 2, for value gap 3, and just go to the drawn liquidity. I took another trade on GCAT, that was yesterday. That wasn't so pretty, it was a big fat stop loss, and I'm going to show you how a big fat stop loss looks like. Yesterday, I saw this happening. We traded to a daily bullish for value gap. Didn't like the lows too much, but I was like, let's do it, let's try. Then we broke structure, and I took when we tested the for value gap, and this placed again, I was like, let's go in. So I went in here. It was nice. It was nice in drawdown overnight. And then it was in profit until NFP. And this is a big fat -1. So GCAT, 1 win, 1 loss. Then we have Euro JPY. It's also a loss that I made a mistake on. There was a very nice smaller time frame window. And I took it for value 1, for value 2, my favorite model, but I didn't take into account the higher time frame. Rookie mistake, my bad, so I took a -1 on this. And that is the highs and lows of this week actually. So next to that, we have the journal. And here in Edgebonk is where I keep my journal. You can also do your journal in Notion. This is a paid tool, quite expensive, but I like it. Here's where I'm going to track everything. So everything's transparent, all my trades, everything. You can screenshot it, whatever you want. You can test it. I want to be as transparent as possible. So high volume, 10 trades this week, 4 wins, 6 losses. And the trade is taken on the day of the stop loss or TP. So I have a few overnight trades. And in total, what I do is when I have a win of 2.5 risk to reward, I journal it as plus 2,500. And if I lose a trade, the -1, I journal it as -1,000. So this way I know when I'm up plus 4,000, I'm up 4R. So it was a good week. And here you see the power. 35% win rate is what I shoot for. Well, 4 out of 6 is 40, so around close to 35. 6 losses, which is quite a lot in a week, and still up. And that's the power. So I'll have weeks where it's around 60, 70%. And then I'll pass all the phases one by one. But in a bad week, not too much going on. NFP week, of course, first week, full week of the year, still a nice profit. So here are the trades from the bottom on Monday till Friday. So the gold and GCAT trade I showed. I took some losses. I shared them in Telegram. Euro US dollar, Euro JPY. I took a Nasdaq, a London long. Well, Nasdaq has consolidated almost all week until today. We displaced lower today. I took a loss on a short on the DAX. This was shared in the London stream on Thursday. And of course, you see 3 wins on gold. Gold was the star player this week, and it was because of the daily level, 1 hour structure, and then the lower time frame executions. And of course, the big fat GCAT loss from NFP. That was a big one. So, all in all, after week 1, we have 5 challenges, and this is the current status. 5 challenges, 2 phase 1 passed. So that's nice. So from next week, I'm gonna start with 2 phases 2. 1 drawdown, 1 is break even, and 1 is lost. And I was like, lost? There's only 6 losses. What happened, and that is completely my fault. This trade, during NFP, some prop firms don't have too nice slippage or spread. So what happened is I held it through NFP, right here, at 8:30, but my order was filled 13 minutes after NFP, so it didn't close. So instead of the -2%, the $2,000 I take on a trade, because it was funded next. So funded next, if you're watching, fix your spread. Of course, I'm not gonna blame a prop firm because I'm the one who will hold through NFP from my overnight hold. That's completely on me, full accountability. But that's the reason. So instead of a -2, it was a -5, and that's the daily loss breach. So that account is gone. So next week, that account is lost. Part of the game. So you have those ridiculous things with prop firms, but always take it to consideration. Everything is your responsibility. I choose to hold through NFP. I choose to choose a certain prop firm. I'm happy with Funded Next. I already have some payouts there, so they're good. This is the first time I'm holding a trade through NFP on their platform. Well, I experienced that was not good. So next time, during a big news event, FOMC, CPI, NFP, I'm sure to not hold on Funded Next over NFP. And that is it for this weekly review. Every single week, we're going to do this. So we have good weeks, bad weeks. There was an average week, 40% win rate, some passes, some losses. And we're going to continue next week with, on Monday, weekly outlook. There will be live trading. So make sure you're on the Telegram. All the links and details will be shared in the Telegram. Also in the school group, I will send some updates. So on Monday, weekly outlook, live trading. Tuesday and Thursday, we have London live trading as well. And I will make sure to send every trade, every single item I want to share with you guys in the Telegram, so you won't miss a thing. 0 to 1 million, we just started, first week of the trading year, and I cannot wait for what's to come next. So thank you for tuning in. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do it right now to not miss anything. 2025 mentorship is going on as well, so subscribe to not miss anything. Don't forget to go to the Telegram, turn on your notifications on the Telegram as well. And I'm sure that next to me getting to the 1 million funding, you guys will all get funding. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.